When you create an assignment inside of Google Classroom, it will automatically place it on a calendar inside of Google Classroom. This is anything with a due date. So if you create a question or create an assignment that has a due date, it will automatically paste it and place it on the calendar. You can access the calendar two ways. One, by simply going into the menu up in the top left-hand corner and selecting on calendar, and this will display all the assignments and questions that you have asked that have due dates. If you'd like to look at a specific class, simply click on the drop-down menu and select the class of choice. You can also access all your calendar events through the About tab. By clicking on the About tab, if you scroll down, you will see Calendar. You will see View in Classroom, which is the example that I just shown you, where you view your calendar inside a classroom. The other option is that it automatically creates a calendar inside of Google Calendar. If this is grayed out, you will need to go back to your stream and create a question or an assignment with a due date for it to activate this calendar link. This will take you directly into your Google Calendar. Inside of your Google Calendar, for each of your class, you will have a calendar for each of those classes. For example, my class that I was just in was called Demo. You will now notice that I have a classroom calendar inside of Google Classroom called Demo. All assignments that are added to your Google Classroom can be accessed through your Google Calendar. You may also add other events to that calendar. For example, if I'd like to add an event for Saturday, October 3rd, I can simply click on the day and add that event, Homecoming. I just select the calendar from there. So there it is, Demo is my calendar, and will automatically add that event to that calendar. When I add an event directly to my Google Calendar for that particular class, it will not add it to the classroom calendar inside of Google Classroom. That is something to take notice of. By simply adding it to your calendar inside of Google Calendar, it will not add it to your classroom. Now, I know many of you have created assignments and a Google Calendar before Google came up with this new feature to have a calendar inside of Google Classroom, which means you have multiple calendars going on. You do have the ability to import all of your events from that previously created calendar into your new calendar. To do that, simply click on the drop-down arrow next to My Calendars and click on Settings. If you scroll down to the middle of the page, you will have a button that says Export Calendars. When I click on Export Calendars, it will download all of the calendars that I have access to inside of my Google Calendar. I can then select the calendar of my choice to add and import in. For example, if I click on Import Calendar and select on Choose File, I can then access the calendar of choice. For example, if I would like to import the school's PD, because that was my previously created calendar, I simply select on that calendar, click on Open, and then from the calendar choice, so I would select my Demo because that is my class. I'm going to select Demo and then click Import. And what it will do is it takes that file and it will import all of those dates into my calendar inside of my Google Calendar called Demo. So all events will be brought into that particular calendar. That way I can remove that calendar link from my Google Classroom and continue using the new calendar link that was created in Google Calendar. Once again, just a simple reminder, any events that I add to my calendar for Google Classroom inside Google Calendar will not automatically appear inside the calendar feature inside of Google Classroom.